Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley Ormsby, psychic medium healer and teacher of spiritual and mystical things and so much more. So part of the so much more actually in the spiritual things is that I do these astrological or horoscope readings or star sign readings, whichever way you roll with that. And they're monthly and or weekly. So I am doing the weekly one now and I'm up to the sign of Pisces. And this is the weekly one for the second month of June. So every week I put out a different, for a different star sign. So Pisces is on Thursdays when you can find your readings or your energy forecasts or any messages pertaining to Pisces on Thursdays. Okay. So the other thing I just want to say is thank you so much to those of you Pisceans who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really super appreciate it as it helps me to grow my channel so I can, and when as I grow my channel, YouTube allow me to put out different content and expand it in different ways. So then I can, put out more free content. So, and it just helps me, and it helped me to get it out there to the wider, more people basically who may resonate with the messages that come through. So thank you so much for that. And I take this opportunity now to invite those of you who haven't subscribed to do that now and or at the end of the video, and also encourage you to, because it's always interesting to know what how people resonated with it or if they got anything out of it. So yeah, please leave me a comment and or give me a thumbs up, or either on as well as on my Facebook page as well. Just like it and or leave a comment. That would be really awesome. Okay, so the other thing is that these reads are suitable for those of you who are watching this or wanting to find out more information if you are Pisces and it's in your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. If you don't know what your other signs are, then there is a calculator in the description box below this video that will take you to a website that has a calculator on it. It's free and you can work out through your birth date what other signs relate to you. Okay, so let me see. And also, if you would like to book a reading and to go a little bit deeper and a little bit more information, my contact details are in the description box below too. So now, just getting onto these readings. If you're new to my channel, I do I use tarot cards, oracle cards, as well as a combination of sometimes mediumship will flow in and the psychic energy will flow in as well. So it's basically an intuitive session that I do, and bringing in all the tools and elements that I'm intuitively drawn to bring in to help bring across the message and the guidance or the healing that you most need, not right now, or each sign most needs right now or requires, that can help them to make a shift in whatever you're processing. Okay, so and part of that, this is going more on a healing or offering a healing aspects to it through different tools and mediums of tools and things like that to help connect or bring through for you. Okay, so one of them is this week is the crystals. Okay, that they Spirit have drawn me to bring these cards out from the Crystal Spirits Oracle deck that I have. And I'm not going to read the messages from there because I'm more drawn to just giving a brief overview of what the crystals benefits are for you. So it's like there are 3 crystals that have popped out. So I'll just read all of them, and so you may resonate with all of them, and you may want to buy all of them or not, because there's one in here that seems to be super expensive. And because I don't know all of these, because there are some really far out ones in there that I've never come across before. So which is why I've already, drawn these. And when I say draw, I shuffle and they flip out. So that's how I roll with it. And whatever flips out will be the card that's more in tune with you. And I'm always asking whatever, whenever I do that, talking with whatever star sign I'm doing, like Pisces, what do you most want, or what do you suggest to help those who are born under the sign of Pisces, or resonate with the sign of Pisces? What do they most need now? What could you suggest for them to help them move through or the shifts and the whatever is going on for them at this time? Okay, or for this next week, or or the following weeks, however long you feel you need to have these or this crystal around. So the other thing is that some of these you may not be able to get your hands on, and that's fine. So what I do is I Google it, and then and I bring up the most, find an image that I most resonates with. Some of the websites there that have them up there have got some really beautiful examples of them. So you can, make the screen bigger and make it bigger on the screen, and then tune into and meditate them with them through there if you can't get a hold of them. Anyway, the first one that popped out is Moonstone. I love this stone, and I pretty much love all the crystals, but this would have to be one of the ones that is up the top for me. So in my top main list, and I've got a big top main list. So Moonstone here. Okay, so connecting in with that. Has a healing affinity with the stomach, spleen, pancreas, pituitary gland, unblocks lymphatic system. It also relieves anxiety and stress. It aids in the birthing process. Helps female problems, emotional balancer, helps lessen tendency to overreact emotionally, flexibility in attitudes, and aligns emotions with higher self. And it's connected to the heart chakra. So that's one of the brief messages that I have that has come with some crystals that I've purchased from where I work from in a shop in Hamilton. And there's another one here that I quite like as well, a stone for new beginnings. Moonstone is a stone of inner growth and strength. It soothes emotional instability and stress and stabilizes the emotions, providing calmness. Moonstone enhances intuition, promotes inspiration, success, and good fortune in love and business matters. So it's a pretty nice all-rounder one that help you keep you moving and, with that inner growth and that sort of thing. So it's number 37 in the deck, and number 3 for me is all about balance, okay? Finding balance in your life. And here are a couple of Moonstones crystals that I have purchased. Oh, hang on a moment. They're smaller ones. Hang on, I'll just get a hold of that one and put that one up there. So that one's quite a bit lighter one, and this one here is got some little flecks of something in it, bits and pieces in it as well in there. Cool. So I'll pop them down by that card there, Moonstone. So yeah, 3 is about balance. So it's about finding that pivotal point within oneself and whatever it is that you're working with. So you become more balanced and knowing and at that center point of what is going on with you, for you. So and it's a lot, it's about balancing the mind, spirit, soul, and the body, okay, as well. And for me, like in that, you get to that place, and how I like to feel it is like that place in your heart where it's just that, that heartfelt feeling, and it's like in that sense, it's just a beautiful place to be when you just know, and you just know that all is well and being and everything is, and that you are you are in that space, and you are the one. You are one with whatever it is, your understanding with whatever is going on with you, and you get that epiphany or that healing or that deeper inner knowing. Okay, it's kind of where that feeling that they're giving me to share with you what is the balance is about or can go to. But you will maybe see it a slightly different way. We'll have different words to describe that for you, and that's cool. So number 7 is about creation, and which comes into that, that finding, and this is how we find that balance. It's about, in the sense of the creating and learning about yourself as being the creator of whatever it is that you want to be, do, have, or give in your life, okay? So whether it be in, money, in the finance, business, relations or relationships, with all sorts of things, with yourself as well, with people around you, whether it's business, work, career, family, spouse, all that sort of thing. So that's what 7 is about. So no wonder it's 37 in the deck. So the other card that came out is number 50 in the deck, and it's called Seraphos Green Quartz. Okay, so it sounds Greek, and apparently it does come from the Greek island of Seraphos. So there you go. And that's just one of the notes that I've pulled up, and here I have a few more. I just want to read a bit here. So okay, the stone's energy may assist orderliness at home, and you will find yourself developing a much more systemic or practical and orderly attitude to the day-to-day life. So it has this a cumulative effect. It will surely help you to be more organized, okay? Its vibration may also relate to bringing in order to the spiritual life, okay? And assist you in personally understanding a systematic way of moving the life to a certain place where you recognize your place in this world, and assist you in discovering the reasons for you being here on this planet at this point in time. So which is really an interesting quartz. So I'm actually going to have to go and tune in and meditate with this one, because when I pulled it out, I really got a really nice feeling in it. And actually, it's Pisces is in my rising sign, so that makes sense to me why I would feel the energy from this and why I would resonate with it. Okay, so number 50 in the deck. So I do not have a piece of this, so I'm going to have to score me some. So number 55 is about energy. So energy is everything in vibration, energy and vibration. So being mindful what you're feeling, thinking, doing in your life, and how you're doing that, because it's emanates out, and it just, when we're manifesting, we're always manifesting or putting out there, and consciously, the idea is to stay in this conscious energy of love, basically. So you leaves the door open to us seeing, feeling, being, and more opportunities out there, basically, or more of what we want to have in our life, or be in our life, or do in our life, or give in our life, whatever it is for you. So let me see, 5, and so the God, and then 0 is the God force energy. So there's something like the beginning of, back to the beginning of a new cycle, and when we get the 0, so it's like something is coming out of that new cycle, or brewing or building out. So something else is the beginning of a new cycle. The next phase of a deeper learning, basically, is where they're going with that. I'm just reading some notes that I have written down there about. So I make sure I cover everything if I have got something that's cause sometimes Spirit will send me on a tangent, which is kind of where I feel like maybe some of you have been going on the tangent and bringing yourself back to this, some of you are maybe that God force or that balance energy, which is where that 3 comes in here. Okay, so then we have Petrolite is the 3rd crystal out, and it's number 42 in the deck. So 4 is about grounding, is security, basically security in directions and foundation, so which is where the grounding side of it comes in. And it's about creating and being creating a firm foundation, which offers security. When you were feeling a little bit more grounded and secure in who we are, where we're going in our life, and what we're doing in our life, but basically who we are, because that's that gives us a greater understanding. And when we know that, becomes, what's they trying to say, we have that more sense of being and knowing and secure within ourselves, that we can, with the 7 is being we are the creator, and being the one in that 1 or the 0 space of we can be in the 1 or the 0, going into that new phase of a deeper understanding of who we are and how we do create and how we can recreate what it is we want in this lifetime. So Petrolite is the next crystal that's coming through, and like I say, and that's number 42 in the deck. So 2 is about relationships. So somebody may be coming in and maybe bringing in someone into your relationship, and it's all about how we relate to others and how they relate to us. So whether the relationships are in a partnership, whether it be business or a spousal one, there may be a new romantic relationship that you're moving into, or a marriage that you're moving into. It could be a new friend that comes into your energy or your space, whether it be through work or just somebody that you meet along the way there. And it could be somebody, a relative that comes through, and it could be that you're realizing, you're finding or seeing or introducing a new you, or a different you, a growing you, and a you that you've recognized with or with growth and a potential that you're seeing that in you. Okay, there could be that. So Petrolite. Okay, so improves the meditation, increasing relaxation, and creating peace of mind. Petrolite also helps one to remain grounded and stay connected to earthly life during spiritual activity. Petrolite's calming and centering energy helps one to stay focused on the task at hand. So there you go. Cool. Awesome. Beautiful energy. So I'm going to leave them there so they can like beam out all this beautiful energy toward you. Absolutely cool. And I'll put that ticket there. So now I'm going to get the oracle cards, the tarot cards out, because somebody wants to speak through that. So we're not taking all of that because that's a half of the deck. So the one that flipped over, that flipped out, turned up, is the one I'm going to take. So there's the Three of Wands. There's something, and the Three of Wands is the theme around it is the completion of a first phase. So even though there is like, you know, there's three wands there, there's still one in the hand. He's holding one in his hand. So there is something that there is celebrating. So there's two more behind him. So phase one, there. So even in there's obviously, yeah, phase one is there. So something you may be in that right now and seeing that, feeling that, knowing that, healing that at the moment. So it's something that's moving. I'm going to take these four fell out. So I feel like they talk about a story here. So something, and this is like, it's like the lead card or the main theme at the moment. So for you, by the feel of it. So, or if that resonates with you. So it's about moving forward. So there's something about, where we going? So this is at the top. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is regeneration. It's about regeneration, okay? And it's like, you'll note, oh gosh, it's just like falling away. Something is falling away or flipping back. So it's like looking back at whatever it is, the emotional attachment, because the Cups is about feelings and emotions. It's also about intuition and creativity. And it's about, you know, with the relationships and emotional connection with yourself and others, or with ourselves and others, basically. So there's that sort of thing. So, and they're talking about thinking with the heart and rather than with the head here. And it can be, you know, it's about finding that balance in with that as well, because sometimes we can act or react, you know, with our emotions guiding the way, and sometimes it's not always the most productive thing to do, because it can get us into a little bit of trouble, you know, if we're like impulsively, or if we're doing things based on an emotional decisions making. So it's just like yeah, so there's a combination. What I'm feeling is like you're just gosh, being mindful that you're not, you know, acting or making choices or doing things impulsively based on your emotion, okay? Just, it's like taking time to weigh up, you know, find the balance in between with that. So, but I do feel like with this one, you know, you see the cups are stacked up and they're it doesn't say that they're full. It doesn't. I feel like this card, for me, the energy that's coming from is like you've walked through that, you understand what it is, and that, yep, they're stacked up, but it's like you've walked through it and you're leaving them behind, okay? And you're still, yeah, you're just continuing. Awesome. And the emotions are flowing, because it's one thing, see the water coming down through there. It's like the emotions are flowing. You're flowing through it, and it's when they're flowing, it means we're able to like move forward and move on once we've worked with it and looked at it in whatever direction that we need to be moving. So, and then we have like the Three of Swords, which is tension is released. So it's like something you've released something which has helped you to make you move forward or move upward, onward, basically. And even though there is still, you know, some emotional energy still connected there, it's not like it's holding you back, basically, because it's like in the past, okay? So, and it's like, so you've released something there. It's beautiful. And it's like not looking, you know, the Three of Swords is tension, release. It's like you've figured out something and you've released it. I don't think I need to go any further with that. Is there anything else with that, Spirit? So, yeah, because it's like you've communicated not only with yourself, but with others about how, and you've made a decision basically that you're asserting your power, basically. at the end of the day. And with doing that, it's like work is underway. Wow. The Two of Wands comes out. So, yeah, so there's something where you have, see, we had the Three of Wands in the beginning, and, you know, a completion of a phase. So there's something with the Two of Wands. It's like you've made a decision, you've started doing something, and now it's like you're looking out into the future. And it's like, I feel like for some of you may be in this space here where your emotions may be, you may not have released it yet, or you may not have been had that, you know, like looking back at the past and leaving it that yet, or it may be coming for you. But you know, this beautiful energy here with the Two of Wands is like there's something underway that's surfacing out of you to get, you know, that's seeing you find that movement, you're breaking through it. And it's like you're looking into the future. You're looking, you know, this is your vision. Like, where is the future taking me? What do I want in that future? Because you've done a certain amount of work, and now it's like, and you're moving forward. Wow. Or you're moving forward. You're moving in a direction where you need to go to, like, now, because it's like drawing on that intuition is where spirit are moving with that. See, in this, the last card in this that all fell out is, you know, the Tower. So there's some of you will be, and if you're not already doing it now, will be, you know, allowing things to fall away, because the Tower is about demolishing the old to make way for the new, basically. So this is where you're doing in all the mean, because it's like you have this vision, you know, you have that, and you're there, you've completed a phase, you'll complete a phase, but you've started doing some work on yourself. It could be like, and it could be not just with you, but it could be a business that you're doing, or a project that you're doing. It may be an art project, it may be a building project, it may be whatever it is that you're doing that's making you or helping you to see through whatever it is that you need to see through, to heal it, to acknowledge it, to, you know, to move it. So and see, okay, it's be able to see what where it was created and how it was shaped, and how it was transformed and how it grew. So now it's like, okay, you're able to, it's there's that phase where you can like let it go now, because it's like you understand it. There's that sense of like, okay, I know, and it's taking, because I'm hearing like say it's taking, you know, you're seeing it for what it was and for what it is, what it has been, and it's like, nah, that's it. I'm not allowing myself to get caught up in whatever drama or bullshit that is around you, or that comes to you. It's like you recognize it more, or you will recognize it more, and it's like, okay, I've seen that before, I know that. And it may be like, you know, that it's like, yes, you may be a part of that drama, or you might, you know, see it, and it's not so much fully walk away with it, but you from it, you know, but it's not getting caught up in the drama or what is going on, because it's like, it's like you go into this, say for instance, there's a group of people, and there's, you know, there's some drama with some of the people that are in this group, and some of them not so, you know, caught up in it and blah blah blah. But it's like there's this thing that you're still within that group, but you're not going to get caught up in that drama, or that drama is you being in your own space, because you're knowing more of who you are and what it is you stand for. This is about knowing who you are, basically, moving towards that, or another step, moving towards that. Okay, phew, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to leave that there, because that's like, there was a lot of energy in that. So and it's only 1 week. So feels like there's a lot of stuff that's coming. So it's just amazing. So I leave you we leave you in spirit and the energy of Pisces. Leaves you with lots of love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement and adventure with that. So God bless you. God protect you. Bye for now. And we'll see you next Thursday. Okay.